So if you've ever had those dreams, you're like, man, I wish I had a van so I could just hop in and go when I want, where I want, no questions asked, and it's gonna be just you. This is it right here. This is the Palladium 1920. Seatbelts for 4, sleeping for 1, storage for just about anything you want to bring along. This is the van with a garage, really. So your sleeping area is up here. We have the nice blinds pulled right now for privacy. We have 11,000 BTU AC unit just fired up to keep us nice and cool. And then down below here, storage. So with the bed down, you can see you still have a lot of room to store a great amount of gear, but when this bed's flipped up, maybe it's your e-bike, maybe you have a pedal board or a canoe through here, you can tie things down. Fuse boxes here. Over here in this particular 1920, your 200 amp hour lithium batteries. This has the 2800 watt gas generator on it. But if you would like more lithium, you can option in the reliable power pack. That's 400 amp hours of lithium batteries. You're gonna get a 3000 watt pure sine inverter. You're gonna have an under hood alternator that is going, it's an additional alternator that's gonna act as the generator that's going to charge those batteries, and you have auto engine start you can set. So even if you're gone, it will fire up and keep those lithium batteries charged. I want to head outside real quick and walk you around. We have some time here. I'm going to shut this door. So take it in, right? This is a great looking van. You're thinking, looks kind of beefy, looks aggressive, looks BA. It's because it is. This is a Ford Transit, and our team at Thor Motor Coach takes this Ford Transit chassis. We're going to add a 3-inch lift for you. We're going to put on these all-terrain tires. Your custom Thor Motor Coach wheels, nice and shiny. We have these nice fender flares on there for you. Not only do they look cool, but when you're going off grid in those gravelly roads, this is going to take, right? That's just plastic, right? It's not going to ding up your paint. It's going to keep those rocks out of there. Speaking of rocks, we have rock rails right there. You can work your way up front. You know, we'll just walk all the way around and go in. I think that's a great idea. Nice HID headlights up there. You have your marker lights, aggressive looking grille. It's a great looking van. So we head over here, over to the business end, as I like to say. Fuel fill is going to be right here. 30 amp coach. This is where you're going to connect to your cable at camp. Solar, if you'd like to add an additional solar, you can do that right there. Starlink, so if the Winegard 4G just isn't enough for you, all you have to do is connect your Starlink right there. That's the exhaust for your Truma, so you're gonna have a Truma on board for your heat and hot water. Puddle light, we'll show you where to turn that on. You can store your sewer hose in there. Really a great tank, because this is a cassette toilet right here. Yeah, there's a wet bath in here, so this van's gonna be under 20 feet long, and you still have a bathroom. City water connection right here. Again, those nice, solid rock rails for you. And then we'll head out back and give you another look at a couple of things out here. 6,000 pound hitch, 12 volt water pump. That light I showed you, that's where you turn that on. Exterior shower, so maybe you have your e-bikes back here and you have those knobby wheels and you got muddy, you can wash that and yourself off before you head inside, and then you can kick back under the awning. So notice up top, we have a Thule awning right there. You can throw that out, set up your chairs, pull out your cooler, and even flip down the table. How cool is that? You can even cook outside with the portable electric induction cooktop. That's pretty cool. You put your ketchup, your mustard, your relish, and you're making hot dogs. Because hot dogs on a camp, I could eat a hot dog every day. Love me some hot dogs. 12 volt battery disconnect switch, 1000 watt inverter. You have some GFCIs right there. And what's really neat about this is, I know I talked about solo travel and it's great for that, but maybe you just want to head somewhere for the day, maybe a long weekend. You can seat 4 in here. There are seat belts for 4. You have this lagoon table that sets up. You can swivel this however you need. And if you're in here hanging out and you want a lot of ventilation, there's a screen door right here, so you can pull that over, zip that up. Now you have a nice breeze through here. You have storage right up top here, push button lights. Look at this, more storage up top here. And again, Ford Transit, so easy driving, peppy machine, 310 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed transmission, variable drive modes. You have Apple CarPlay, you have Android Auto, adaptive cruise control, great driving machine, really one of the best compact RVs to drive. It's just really, really peppy, which you wouldn't expect from an RV. And a kitchen too. Remember the size of this. You have to remember the size. You're getting all of these features in here. You have a sink right here. You have a lot of storage in the drawers. There's the electric induction cooktop. That's just stored in there right now, but you can set that there. You can set it up here. You can set it outside. If you want to set it in the bathroom, Steve, don't judge. But there you go. Look at that. A wet bath right in there. You have your toilet, your shower, even a closet rod. So you're going to have some storage back there. Again, in these shoes, I'm still going to stand roughly 6'1". They're not as big as the ones I typically wear, but they're really comfortable. Look at it. You can see I still have plenty of headroom in here, so a lot of room to move about. It's just a great way to travel in a compact size. You don't want anything big. You kind of want to stay stealthy, but you still want to explore, go places, and do all the things that you dreamed of. 1920 is going to be really hard to beat. So right now, hop online, build your own Palladium 1920 at thormotorcoach.com.